Previously on the Extra Guys. And now to continue the show.
Your mom's like fucking Scott Pilgrim.
She is.
Fucking seven.
Okay, let me see if I can name them all off the top of my head. These are just the ones that I've been alive for.
So the seven deadly X's.
Yeah, the ones that I've been alive for and have witnessed every single one of them.
Wait, is it 7 or 13?
It's 7 in Scott Pilgrim, but I don't know how many my mom's had.
Like
so
32.
Yeah, so we're just counting from my entire lifespan so far. I am 18 years old, by the way. And so first one, my dad.
Yep.
I don't know. First one, my dad. Second one, Doug.
Walker?
No, Doug. Doug was pretty cool. He's like your typical 2000s older brother type guy. He like played Plants vs Zombies with me, and he listened to Primus and listened to Rammstein, and yeah, that's Doug.
Do you know where all of them are now?
Nope. Okay. I don't know. I know where Doug is. Doug is like traveling the world with his wife now, so good for Doug.
That's pretty cool.
Third one, I think, is, you know that Mario shirt that Hudson had? I don't remember the guy's name, which sucks, but he was a big Mario fan.
Interesting.
And he was like this fat, bald guy. And he had a son that was my age, and we're like best friends.
Mm-hmm.
The book, the MP3 Mikulia and stuff. Okay. And so him and I were like best friends. So when they like broke up, it was a big deal to me because I was like, oh, I lost a friend, you know, because we like couldn't hang out anymore. I don't even remember what either of their names are.
Yeah.
But like, he let me borrow his copy of New Super Mario Bros. On the DS, and then I never got to give it back to him because my mom and him split up, so I couldn't give it back.
I bet he felt bad.
And all of the stuff that he let me borrow, I couldn't give back.
I bet he must have that must have been the worst thing ever for him.
Yeah,
just losing all of his shit.
Yeah, that he let me borrow. Anyway, fourth one, Chuck. Chuck was a tattoo artist, and he had.
Sounds about right.
Oh my god, he was like. He kind of looked like Queso, actually. Like, I'm genuine. He, like, kind of looked like Queso. And... Oh, I'm supposed to get here. And he had this daughter that was, like, my age. She was, like, a clone of what I looked like at the time. But, like, insanely fat. Like, she would eat, like, until she would throw up and make me watch Family Guy funny moments with her.
Oh, my God.
And she was, like, 6. While he would work, we would watch, like, music videos, like, behind the, like, counter thing, whatever. Right. And we would watch, like, the thrift shop music video over and over and over again together. Because it was, like, new at the time. So it was like, wow, this is so advanced. I love Macklemore. Like, we would, like, bond by watching Family Guy funny moments and Macklemore music videos.
Wow.
Yeah. And I hated her, like, so much. This girl was, like, Honey Boo Boo, but if she was, like,
oh, no.
mean, it was, like, and she would, like, if you were you could not share food with this girl either, so if you, like, wanted to, like, ever eat, or, like, with this girl, like, your food would be gone before you even got the chance to look down at your plate.
Wait.
But, like, oh my god, I'm so glad I, like, didn't know her for that long. Anyway, fifth... Eric was this insanely rich guy, and Eric, like, had a movie theater in his house, had a pool, like, multiple stories, had, like...
How did she lose that one?
Well, because she's my mom. Oh. She's a fucking idiot. And he was really funny because... He was, like, a really good artist, and he, like, actually, like, taught me some really valuable skills, like, how to color, right. Which sounds, like, dumb, but, like, I couldn't color in the lines very well when I was a kid, and so he, like, taught me how to, like, color the right way.
Right.
He was also, like, a beginner guitarist, but, like, self-proclaimed really good at it, so whenever he would, like, start to play something, he would be like, and then, like, have to tune his guitar and go, like, you know, like,
yeah.
So he was, like, really shitty at guitar. And he had this super nice, like, red electric guitar, too. It was, like, super nice. And... because he was really rich. I think the one that came after that... Do not laugh when I say this. His name was Jeff.
Okay.
Okay, his name was Jeff. And he was, like... the worst of them, I think. I'm pretty sure. And... he was an extreme drug addict. Got my mom addicted to drugs, like to the point where she had to go to rehab. And I didn't see her that Christmas, which was really sad because I was like a kid and whatever. But so he also like broke one of our windows when trying to escape from the cops.
God.
I'm so serious. The cops were after him and going through our house. And he jumped out of the second story window of our house.
Insanity.
And the window is still broken.
Really?
To this day, yeah, the window is still broken. And I don't really remember much about him except he got my mom addicted to drugs pretty bad. And then she had to go to rehab over Christmas, and I was like, no, my mommy. Ooh.
You don't remember how old you were?
My mom, I think 11, 10? I actually have no idea. Because I'm, like, trying to remember if my dad was there, but I don't think my dad was there yet, so I must have been, like, 9 years old. The next one after that would be Rodney. So Rodney was the guy who, like, I think my mom started dating Rodney after my dad died. And also, like, was friends with Kevin at the same time, because I remember my mom, like, started being friends with Kevin because... Yay!
Interesting.
Because Kevin was apparently my dad's friend, I think.
That's interesting.
That's what I got from that's what my mom said, that my dad and Kevin were friends, which makes no sense at all, because Kevin is literally a convicted felon. I don't think my dad would be friends with a convicted felon, but also...
What was your dad like?
But we also found out he was a coke addict when he died, so we didn't... There's a lot of things we didn't know about him. So Rodney was this... Like, I thought he was, like, this normal-ass guy. I thought he was autistic, though. Like, I genuinely thought he was autistic, but he was just actually, like, on drugs.
Oh.
Like, I thought he was just an awkward person, but he, like, was...
See, on drugs. Isn't that funny how people, if anyone acts like remotely silly, their explanation is either, oh, that person's on drugs, or, oh, that person has autism.
But, well,
like, all the
time. But, like...
Like, I remember you telling me that some of the girls in art class thought I was autistic just because I acted silly.
Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot of them, like, Peyton went up to Hudson and was like, are you sure you're not on this spec? You can literally ask him.
And it's like, no, we just like to be silly. For extra.
Yeah, and
we're
then...
not on drugs either.
What am I doing? This looks great, doesn't it?
That looks like a texture.
So Rodney was just this, he was on drugs, obviously, and, like,
right.
Since this was more recent, I can, like, remember things he did. He did a lot of bad things. Like, he bought drugs from the dark web and then put them in our house, like, to, like, not mess with it, I guess so.
This is like the way you describing this. It sounds like this is like one of those cartoons where you just have this character where needlessly just bad shit happens to them because of shit other people do.
Yeah, it's me. Rodney and my mom unfortunately had a baby together.
Yeah. And
it just ruined my life.
Is this the same one I saw?
Yeah.
Oh, so that was him? Was he the guy I saw?
When, actually? When, like... He had...
For your birthday, when we were at the beach house.
Yeah, that was him.
Okay.
And, they unfortunately had a baby together.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for the baby more than anyone, because that baby's gonna have a bad life now because he's got a dad like that.
Yeah. They had a baby together, and it lived at my house for, like, a good year.
Yeah, I was there.
And worst time of my life, like, ever. I, like, tried to, like, because that's the thing. I don't like bonding with children that age because they won't remember it. Like, because That's why I don't really like interacting with babies, because they won't remember me. Like,
well, I mean, if they grow up with you, that's...
Yeah, but, like, I knew that baby wasn't gonna be there long.
Right.
And I was like, this shirt is an original.
Right.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey.
Wait, do you know where Rodney is now, or...
I think he's still, at the town that he... It's the same town with that record store. That's how I know about it.
Well, that sucks for the baby.
Yeah, but, like, he's, like, 4 now, almost, I think.
Yeah, it's sad.
And I'm trying to find the pool. Where the freak is the pool?
It's unfortunate.
And also, my mom says that he's a hacker, so...
Fucking what?
I mean, I believe that, though. Like, I believe that he, like, is smart enough to do that.
Wow. A really good environment you got that kid and
Yeah.
fucking bastard.
And I remember, I, like, wrote that, because I didn't know anything about Rodney. I didn't know he did drugs. I didn't know he did anything. And just from my personal experience, I
could
remember...
tell just by looking at him, like, because I got, like, one good look at his face when he told me to be quiet because I was being too loud at the beach house because the baby was trying to sleep. I got one good look at him. I could tell, like, this is a very unpleasant person that I'm looking at right now.
I remember I wrote Rodney a letter, and
Like, fuck you!
No, it was the exact opposite, because, like, what is this, the gym? Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, but because I didn't know Rodney, and I wrote him a letter, and I was like, hey, my mom, she, like, really sucks. You should just keep the kid. She, like, really sucks. Don't let her near that kid. And
I mean, I can't imagine he's much better, though.
Yeah, because they, like, both suck equally. Like, my mom is, like, slightly better, but, like, I wouldn't want...
Right. I would not trust either of those people.
Yeah, exactly.
Taking care of any kid.
Exactly.
No offense.
I agree with you, but, like, I, like, wrote him that letter, and my mom found out. She got really, really mad. She was like, I raised you, you know, and I knew she was, like, she's lying. Like, no, she didn't. She raised me from when I was like 1 to 2 years old, and then just left me with my grandparents.
Right.
And she's like, I raised you unlike your dad. Your dad was a freaking alcoholic, and I saved you from him, and like all this stupid crap. Mm-hmm. And I was like, no. Like, yeah, like no.
How long does it take to put a mozzarella sticks in the oven?
I don't know.
Like, what is he doing?
So then oh my god, I was getting ready to go to my first concert ever, which was Ween, by the way.
Right.
And that day, we were gonna leave for the concert, and Rodney and the baby, like, Rodney tells my mom, like, hey, I'm gonna go get drinks for the car, because the car ride was gonna be 5 hours long to this place that's far away, because nobody performs in the city that we live in.
Yeah, I'll bet.
And so he's like, I'm gonna go to Walmart and get some drinks for the car. Is there anything that you want? And then she just gives the request, and then he goes and leaves. And then...
What, Hudson?
Hi.
Why are you just standing there ominously?
Hi, Hudson.
With a bowl?
Trying to figure out the context.
With a bowl
I'm
of
about to tell the story.
sticks.
And so then he never comes back.
Right, that's what I expected the moment he was like, I'm gonna go get this thing for the...
He never comes back,
Yeah.
and then so I have to drag my poor mother, who's, like, very worried about her kid, I guess, and then, like, make her go to the Ween concert with me, because I wouldn't let a child kidnapping get in the way of my Ween concert.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I can't imagine how pissed off he must have been.
I was like... Because something like that always happens to me.
I feel like you told me you could have actually killed someone in that moment.
I was being serious. I was like, I am not letting this interfere with my first concert ever.
And a Ween concert.
Yeah, I would not let, like, because everyone has been, like, all of my friends have been to concerts except for me. I was 16 and still haven't gone to my first concert, and I was like,
well,
I need...
My first concert was to a band called the Black Honkies.
I've never been to a concert.
Old women flirted
Well, like,
with
you
me
don't,
the
like,
whole time.
yeah, well, you don't,
Hey,
like...
that's a dream scenario right there. What, keep going.
No, I mean, like, old women.
Old.
Yeah.
Like
No,
80?
I mean,
like 80?
These were not like
Like 80?
oh, hello, sweetie, kind of MILFs. These were like
Gilfs.
come back to my
Gilfs. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And they were not MILFs. They were...
Gilfs.
Gilfs.
Yeah,
They were not even GILFs.
I get what you're saying.
I need to find Laguna. Yeah. And so I was like, Mom, I know you're sad, but we have to go. And so I had to make my grandma come with us so that she can drag my mom along.
Oh, God.
And thankfully, I only paid for 2 tickets instead of 3. So it was just because I didn't really want Rodney to be there because I didn't really know him. I was like, sorry, I don't really want you to be.
I don't want you to ruin my experience of the wing concert.
Yeah, so he was so jealous he had to go kidnap a child. But just like
what not getting to go to a wing concert will do to a mofo.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll kidnap children over it.
Yeah. And like
My name's Rod and I love weed.
we ended up getting there on time. We missed the first song, and it was Birthday Boy of all fucking songs we could have missed.
Oh, so you actually met Gene and Dean Ween?
I didn't meet them.
I mean, saw them.
Yeah, of course I saw them.
Okay,
I got to meet them. Or not meet them. I got to see them in person.
The thing is, I didn't know you actually went. I thought.
No, I went.
I thought this is the one you couldn't go to.
No. The one I couldn't go to was this year.
That was when Diener like died.
Yeah.
No, he's a shut up. Okay.
He's a lesbian.
Because he touched his dick after chopping hot peppers.
No, this year Ween had a whole tour.
Right.
And then I think like 2 shows into the tour, Dean Ween was like, "Oh, sorry guys, psych, we're not doing a tour."
Sorry guys, my stomach hurts.
Yeah,
Can't do it
that's
anymore.
literally what happened. He was like, I'm having some complications. We can't.
He's pregnant.
No, like someone in his family got murdered or something like that.
Oh God.
Like, I'm genuinely serious.
Oh, well, I mean that's.
Someone was like happening to like stalk, like trying to like find out what happened.
Well, that's
and it was like a family member of his that was murdered.
Okay, well that's a pretty good reason.
Daniel
to not do it.
Theodore Ween killed outside of his home.
It's not funny.
His last name isn't Ween.
One of his family members died. That's a pretty good
His
reason.
last name is Milky Melody.
That's a what?
Milfiondo.
That's a pretty good reason not to do a tour. I'll give him that.
Yeah, and like I don't blame him. Like I wasn't too upset, but I was also like, dang it, Dean Ween, why? Like whatever.
And then after
Rodney, it was Kevin. Like immediately after.
Right.
And so Kevin was like this really nice guy. Was with my mom like a full year, which was really surprising.
Mr. Schmiegel is what I'm.
Oh yeah, Mr. Schmiegel.
All the other ones you can keep the names in. Just this one we have to change.
Yeah, because I told a whole like, he has warrants out for his arrest, like a ongoing like case, right now.
They haven't found him.
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
We should check though.
Hey,
We should. I thought you were going to say we should find him.
We should find it.
Extra Guys Adventure.
like it's people who go searching for Chris Chan. We go searching for Mr. Schmiegel.
Yeah, like
Mr. Schmiegel.
like I know where he could be.
In the attic.
No, please don't say that. And
Another hole.
no, another hole in my ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Schmiegel came after Kevin, and my mom and Mr. Schmiegel were together
You mean
for
Rodney. Mr. Schmiegel came after Rodney.
Yeah, Mr. Schmiegel came after Rodney, and Mr. Schmiegel.
Mr. Schmiegel came after Rodney.
Oh crap! What was it? So Mr. Schmiegel was like this pretty nice guy, and like
Or so.
he made himself out to be a pretty like nice guy, and
He even gave Jimmy a Game Boy Color.
no, that was Rodney.
Oh.
Actually, Rodney was the one who gave me a Game Boy Color.
And then you gave that Game Boy Color to
Yeah,
me.
because I never played on it and I felt really bad. And they broke up, I guess, to like 3-4 months ago, however long ago, March or April was. And
Who's nice except for that one time.
except for that one time. Oh yeah, he like beat up my mom.
Oh my god, when? I didn't know this.
My mom and him were like returning from going to Greensboro, and on the way back, Mr. Schmiegel beat the shit out of my mom.
For what?
I don't know why. I kind of
that's
forgot.
how she lost the baby.
No, it's not.
He beat her so hard, he killed the baby.
No, that's not what happened. Unfortunately, well, okay. I haven't mentioned this, but my mom gets pregnant in every single relationship that I've met. I mean, that she's been in.
Right.
But miraculously, every single time she gets a miscarriage.
It's probably because of the drugs.
I mean, yeah. But
I mean, I guess good for the
good.
baby. Good for the baby, so it doesn't have to live the terrible life.
yeah, Mr. Schmeagol and my mom where my mom was pregnant, but thankfully she lost the baby during a thunderstorm. So I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
It's a rapture.
Yeah, like I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but like
angel of death.
divine intervention is a real thing, and it's happened to my mom.
Jimmy, your house was I'm divine.
She pulls out her gun and shoots the baby.
Yeah.
Right up her pussy.
And then
hole.
she
goes in she has like a 30-minute long monologue before she shoots the baby. Jimmy,
I'm killing this baby to let Jimmy have more will to live.
Me, the most filthy woman in the world, I'm going to lay my right down upon this baby who's standing before me, putting down upon my. So fucking shut up, just shoot the baby. Jimmy, your house was the one house that didn't put the lamb's blood on the door.
Yeah.
Bro did not get passed over.
Yeah, but I was the firstborn, so.
Well, yeah, yeah.
It's like the opposite.
Lastborn.
Yeah, it's like the opposite. The lastborn gets killed.
The one who has
Instead of the lamb's
one who
blood.
has no.
Or the upcoming one.
Yeah, I was gonna
gets
say it's
killed
the
before
one.
it
It's the
happens.
one who has yet to be born.
Yeah.
They fucking.
It was a reverse Passover.
Ness and the gang went into your mom's stomach to fucking perform an exorcism on the
Wait,
baby.
hold on. When did you play Earthbound again?
Exorcism. I played Earthbound. I finished it. Wait, when did she lose the baby?
During this, February?
I finished Earthbound in February. No, I didn't. But that would have been insane timing.